Alright, bro. This is gonna be my official, unofficial, official tier list before again drops, before the fat patch. You know what I'm saying? This is who I think performs best in their respective roles, the roles that they're known for, the roles that they usually pop off in. So this is just gonna be an overall hero choice. So we'll say like Countess mid lane, you know, Crunch. Okay, both. It's just like in general, just overall hero pick, right? Courtesy of our boy Joe here. Thank you for the tier list. I appreciate it, Joe. I'm about to put this together here. I'm at it too. Thank you guys. All right. Anyway, let's start with Countess because you know that's the first one. I think Countess is really good. I put Countess in A tier, right? She's super good, very elusive. She can get away, and she can get caught out. It's all about how you play. I think if you don't play properly, she's D tier, right? She can, she's A to D tier, right? She's A to D tier. She can either be great or she can either be donkey piss. You know what I'm saying? So we'll put her A D tier. Not only for one tricks, but one tricks usually know how to play her properly and how they can, you know, she can really perform, but they can also be ass. Next we got Crunch. I think Crunch now, at this very moment, is B tier. I don't think he's always strong. There's definitely times where he's really weak. There's definitely times where he's outplayed. I wouldn't put him in always strong. I like a good B tier for Crunch. He can be really strong in the jungle. He can play hybrid. He can play assassin. He can play bruiser. He can play tank. So I think just because he's very versatile, I can put him in B tier, but not quite A. Decker. Decker's always strong. I love seeing a good Decker on my team, bro. Love seeing a good Decker on my team. I don't think either three of these people are must bans or must picks, but I love seeing a Decker on my team. Drongo, C. Drongo C tier right now. Ever since the nerfs, he's not quite as strong. Nerfs to nuclear rounds, the nerfs to Drongo himself in general. Sorry. Even the nerfs to Infernum affect him, believe it or not. I think Infernum was a good choice on him. So, I mean, I'd say C tier, not quite B tier. You don't see him played as much anymore, but he can still pop off, right? Gadgets. Gadget isn't always strong, but I think it depends. I'm thinking of who's playing Gadget, not Gadget herself. So in terms of Gadget herself, I think she's always strong. I think she can provide immense value. She can root. She can root. She has insane. She can give crazy movement speed. Her ult has this big wide area. Played right, I think she's always strong. Gideon. I'll put Gideon in B tier, just because people are starting to really recognize that they don't have to just sit in his ult, and there are ways to take him out of it. And just building true silver bracelet on Gideon isn't gonna save you, because there's better items to build. Not saying it's horrible, not saying it's dog shit, but just because of how his ult can be very easily interrupted, and that's what really gives him that oomph as a mage that he needs. I'll put him in B tier. Greystone. I think Greystone is I think Greystone's always strong. I do. I think he's underrated. I think he's underappreciated as a character. If Phoenix was still in the game, he'd be S tier, right? He has 3 lives, right? He would be S tier, but it's not, so he's A tier. I think he can really, really pop out, and we just need proper videos on how to play Greystone and how to use his ult in certain situations. I think he can really draw a lot of aggro, which would give space for Gadget or Gideon to really just throw things in the area of the Greystone and hit everybody. Because you don't want a Greystone just walking around your backline. He has 2 lives. You got to get rid of one of them eventually, But at the same time, if he's not performing, if he's not doing well, if we can just ignore him, he's CD tier, right? But if you can't, he's A tier. I think he's really good. Grux, only for one tricks. I'm playing. Just because I don't like Grux's kit, I think it's really basic. But I mean, that's just how Grux was. I'm not mad at Ometas for keeping him how he was. I think he's C-tier. He's easy to counter. Easy to get out of position because most Grux players are meatheads. All right, Howitzer. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Just going off, just how Howitzer is as a character. Most of the mages are going to be up here. They're really good. I would say, I think he's A-turn. I do. He has ways to get away. He has ways to get you away. He has ways to deal a lot of damage in one instance. A lot. He has good area damage. The only issue is he technically doesn't have a dash. But he has ways to get around that. I put him in A-turn. Kallari is very underrated. I think, hear me out. I think if you have a Kallari on your team that knows exactly what he's doing and how to play Kallari, it's an S tier. But Kallari can be easily shut down. He's not only for one trick. She's not only for one trick though. I would put Kallari in S tier. Now, can Kallari kill Greystone? Yeah. Can Greystone kill Kallari? Yeah. These people can't kill this person. This is just this person overall in their respective field outperforms everybody here. That sounds insane. It does. I think Kallari jungle with a really good Kallari is S tier. And Kallari needs to get put away. But at the same time, if there's a tricky team, right? Like a team that looks out for her and actively recognizes where she is, she can be put down here. She's not situational. Is she situational? No, because she can burst tanks. Would I always ban Kallari? With a good player, I put her in S tier. Right? So that's where I'm going to put her. With somebody who knows how to play her, she's S tier. Chimera, he can be A or D. He can be horrible, or he can be one of the most reliable things on your team. Solos objectives, very healthy, walks the enemy team. He can be A or D, bro. That's just how it works for Chimera. I see it way too often. Kira, I don't think she's a great pick. I think she's average. Her ult is very lackluster. Doesn't go crazy. With Solaris, she has potential to be B tier. But her ult is what's holding her back, right? Her ult is definitely holding her back. I would keep it like this. I would put Drongo over Grux. I would put Kira over her. Yeah, I would keep it like this. I like how this is. Yeah, this is kind of perfect so far. For me, in my eyes, like not in general. Belica, also C tier. She can be really good. She can be really bad. I don't think she's always strong. And I don't think she's a great pick. I see a Belica on my team. I'm not gonna get too excited. I'm just all right. As long as you perform, right? If he's performing, he's there. But if he's not, Belica's kind of mid. Morgus. I hate Morgus, bro. I hate Morgus. She's not only for one tricks, but she's so annoying. She's so easy to counter. There's not a lot of situational picks here, right? I don't think there's ever a time where it's like, okay, I see this character, so I'm going to pick this character. I don't think there's too many situational picks. At least with this recent patch, I don't think so. Murdoch. Always strong, man. That global ult is what holds him up. He's always that global ult that ignores all armor. Goes hard. He's always. I'll put him up here. I put him above Gadget. I put him above Gadget, boy. That global ult is insane. I'm tempted to go S tier. I don't think he's a must ban though. He might be actually. He might be. Muriel. I actually think I would have put her here, but I don't think what situation I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to be Muriel here. I think she's great. Her ult is really what holds her up there. It's really what keeps her above most people here. I put her above Gideon. Yeah, she's really great. You use her ult correctly, especially like if you're in the off lane and you're already dominating your laner, and you get to insta rotate. Great. But with these teleporters, she might go to C tier. We'll see. These teleporters are gonna make such a big difference. Narbash. Now Narbash is situational. He can be countered very easily, or he can be really good. I would typically only play Narbash if I have a team that wants to walk forward, right? That wants to rest, that wants to go in, that wants to get active, right? Narbash, Crunch, goddamn Greystone, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's situational. I would put him in average performance if I could. You could always play him, but you can't. Say you have a Narbash, Countess, fucking Jinx, you know what I'm saying? There's 3 healers on your team, or 3 people who can heal very much, and very easy to counter. I would put him in situation. He can be better, but he's not better. FaZe is S tier. FaZe is S tier. I don't care. She's S tier, bro. She's S tier. You FaZe with any carries, as soon as she ults, you just have to turn around. You just have to run away. She ults and all the pressure goes to her. Like, she is insane with that ult. The pool, her entire kit, right? She's S tier. She's great. I would ban the fuck out of FaZe. But I would also love FaZe on my team. Rampage, very underrated. I put him in. I would put him in A tier. But if you add like a full tank team, he's not the most useful. I think he's a great pick. I actually think he's above, just because you can so easily counter Gideon's ult. Most of the people in B tier are going to be above Gideon. Morgus as a pick, I would put above Drongo just because how annoying she is. Yeah. Revenant. Hold on. Don't care. One of my favorite characters. I love Revenant. I wouldn't play these two together per se because her ult would do nothing for him. But yeah, I love Revenant. Let's put him in nature. I'm being a little too bold here. Let's put him in nature. Nah, he's S. Because you can ult the jungle off the Fang Tooth and your team can steal it. Or the War Prime. He's S tier for that. That just has to go in his tier. Richter, I think, is a great pick. He's always strong. Always strong. I'll put him up here. Would I put him above Gadget? Actually, I wouldn't. Say your Richter can't land a hook. He's useless. Right? Pointless. Seraph. Great pick. Not always strong. Doesn't have as much value as like other bruisers when going in. Oops. Or assassins. But great pick. I actually might not put her. Do I put her above Gideon? Hello? I actually won't put her above Gideon. I do think she's a great pick though. Severog, very underrated. He's not always strong. Okay. If we're talking in a sense, everybody on your team is good, and on the enemy team is good, and you know exactly how to play Severog, I think he's always strong. But if you have somebody who recognizes that, hey, Severog's on the enemy team, this could be an easy time for Kallari to invade. He's just a great pick. Kallari being up here and him being down, very easy to invade is what makes him a great pick instead of always strong. His early game is not as strong as Kallari's would be. Kallari can kill somebody 2 minutes in. Get the mark, get the blades. You kill somebody 2 minutes in. He's a great pick. not quite always strong, just because of how easily he can be picked out with the farm. I really like Sephiroth. He's going all the way at the front of B2. I would have him back A if it wasn't for the invade that Esther busted character. As much as I love Fing Mao, he's busted. Insane. Insane. With Phase being up here, I can almost put every carry up here. Every ADC up here. Almost. But I'm thinking about base kits. Fing Mao is very elusive. He has a shield. He gets move speed. He has a dash. He has his flash. And he hits like a truck. He has an execute. He has everything you need in an assassin. Not need, but want. Everything you want. You cannot. There's no escaping it, bro. He's at he's at the top S tier. He is. He can catch Clary up with easy, but Clary can also kill him pretty fast. They skirmish a little bit. He's at the top S tier though. Shouldn't be. I think a good Shinbi is always strong. I think a good Shinbi is always strong. She has that assassin ability, right? Once she starts rotating. I think she's always strong. Now Steel is a great pick. Steel's always strong. I take it back. He's always strong. I put Steel above Richter. I do. Just because if you don't land your hook on Richter, you're almost useless, right? But if you do, he's above Steel. If you don't, Steel can be more reliable than Richter. So yeah. He's always strong. I love Steel. I love seeing Steel on my team. Faye, I think she's a good pick. I don't think she's always strong. But her ult and her overall burst goes insane. It goes hard as hell. She can go stupid, boy. I would put her in B tier. I would put her in always strong. Twin Blast. With both of his viable builds and phase up here, he's S tier. This is interesting. I would put him above Revenant just because. Actually, if phase ults and then Revenant ults phase, Revenant goes hard. Hold on. Twin Blast, you stay up here in S tier, but behind Revenant. Best character in the game. Xeris is A tier. He's always strong. I love seeing Xeris on my team. Most people up here are A tier. These are people I love seeing. If I see any of these characters on my team, I'm like, okay, we're working with something. I fuck with this, right? If I see these characters on my team, I get even more excited. But all depends on who's playing them, of course. Sparrow, just cause her ult, she's always strong, right? Her ult is insane. Pair that with Phase ult, she's almost S tier. If she had a dash, she would be S tier. If she had a dash like Twin Blast, she would be S tier. But she doesn't. So I'll put her in always strong. Wraith has potential to be S tier. He has potential to be D tier. I put him in only for one truth. Not everybody can be a good Wraith. And not everybody is a bad Wraith. He can be A or he can be D. He's easy to pick out, but he can also just pick everybody off one button. I put him in 80. So far, I don't think anybody's F tier. I don't think there's one character in this game that is F tier at this very moment. The only person I probably put down there might be Iggy. It might be Iggy. I think Iggy might be one of the worst characters right now. But it also depends on how you play him. He can be pretty good. I'll put him in C. Not F. I don't think anybody's F. Everybody has their value somewhere. I think I would put Iggy in F. I support that. I mean S. I mean C. Quang. I do love seeing a Quang on my team. but I don't think he's as strong as everybody up here. I think he's just a good pick. I put him over Seraph. I think it's just a good pick. Not the best pick, just a good one. Argus. Hello? Always strong? Yes, sir. In support and in mid lane, he's really good. I think Argus belongs in this tier. Do I think he's above Gadget? As a mid laner? They can skirmish. I'll put him in there. I'll put him in there. They can skirmish. They both have a pretty long range, but he can throw his stun and then, you know what I'm saying, smite her in the face a little bit. But she can also diff him. I'm gonna put him in A. I was tempted, but I'm gonna put him in A. Grim. I think Grim, is he great? He's C. He can be really good. He can be really bad. He's not only for one trick though. Not only for one trick though. I think his ult has crazy range and has that execute potential that you want on your team to finish a kill. But his giant hitbox with no dash, he can easily be picked out. I think overall, he would fit in the C tier. I'll put him up here. Greg B2. I'll put him in. Aurora. I think Aurora doesn't have enough play yet. Right? I think she can be up here. I think she can be up here. Played correctly, I think she can be up here. The wall, the slow, the root, her freeze, like she has so much. She might have potential to be S tier. We don't have the data on that yet. I'm gonna keep her at A. She can always be strong. Her ult is what just gives her infinite value from the start. I think Terra beats a lot of people in A tier. Right? A lot of people in A tier. Terra collapsed Dagger. Terra collapsed Murdoch. Terra, it's her ult, bro. She goes above Aura just because of her ult. Her ult she just diffs Aurora completely. The only way she doesn't diff Aurora is Aura's wall / dash. But, questionable. I think Terra can beat Aurora easily in most other Bruiser-esque characters. If played right. Grux might be able to beat Terra, but that's just how his playstyle is. I might put him down here. He's gonna go right here. He can be A or D. He can. I'll give him some respect. Jinx. Her ult is insane. Her ult is insane. I don't think she's always strong though, and I don't think she's a must ban. I might reconsider that just because a super good Jinx can be a must ban. That ult is very annoying. But a really bad Jinx can still be a great bait. So I think I will put Skylar in Ostrong. I don't have Skylar's image. I thought I did. No, yeah. Hello? I'll put Skylar in. Skylar's Ostrong. I'd put her right there. Still can be pretty good. So yeah, this is my tier list. I don't think any character is an F. I don't think any character in this game right now is pointless. I don't think there's a reason you shouldn't play any character with it. I think they can all be good in certain instances. I think they can all be bad, except for anybody in this tier. I don't think anybody up here can be bad. Just base kit wise, just playstyle wise, but as a player, you can perform horribly. So yeah, bro, that's my tier list. That's my pre-patch, pre-jinx tier list.